And hello there. Welcome to the Tales from Cestria, a series of stories from the land of Cestria where I and a bunch of individuals get together to play some tabletop playing games, and this time it is Dungeons and Dragons. And we are back officially now to do some D&D. So, yay, it's been a while, but we've been continuing the game. And as always, before we get started, a few announcements to be made. First off, it is September, and I have no September goals because of everything that happened within the last few weeks and everything. I've been just kind of crazy busy and everything like that. On another note, yes, according to Twitch and according to other things like that, my internet's still fucking shit. Because that's what it is. YouTube, fantastic and excellent connection on there. It's a strategy stream. On Twitch, it says it's unstable. I have no idea. But, regardless, if you wish to help me try and pay the internet company more to, you know, give me better internet so I can stream better, then yeah, please donate. Please donate or subscribe. If you do, you can add to the Wrath and Glory dice. These are a set of D6s that any player and or DM can roll to that can add on to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. The glory dice are right here, going up right now. Now, these are for the players, and for me, the DM, I have the wrath dice, which are these things, and they are going up and down right now. At least I hope they are, because I have the stream preview disabled so that I can actually hopefully have better connectivity and everything like that. But apparently, I have no idea, because
yes, give us bonuses to flirt with people.
only if you manage to make it. Yeah.
Nat 20 flirt. Give me a glory dice, please.
Plus several d6, yes.
Oh, double D6, yes. That's okay. So I can't see it's working on the YouTube side of things as well. But yes, it is September, so all subscriptions to my all subscriptions to all channels are discounted. We are currently down 2 players. Tragic is with his girl right now as she's getting through recovery for surgery, and Phantom's running late because he had something that popped up last minute, so he'll be here a little bit later. But we have the rest of the party here now, so we can get started with that. Otherwise, in other announcements, aside from me going to talk, I'm going to go talk to the internet provider next week, try and figure out, like, hey, why is it saying this when this is really what's happening and everything like that. I don't know, but it's getting on my nerves that I cannot provide good quality streams to you guys. We should be like the best of the best internet. But regardless,
Telling you, move to Tennessee.
move to the sea.
To Tennessee.
Oh yeah, easier said than done, but
Tennessee.
it is a possibility. Yeah, California. The internet sucks.
I was just, yeah.
Everything sucks.
Rabbit, you moved here to Cali.
No.
That's fair. That is a fair assumption. But as you also may have noticed, there is a slight change to some of the layouts and some of the stuff on stream. That's because I had to, you know, rebuild this entire setup from the ground. It's not 100% built up yet, but we're getting there. And as you can tell, we have a new splash screen courtesy of Stream Elements because I lost the original footage and files for the splash screens for opening up everything. So, new stuff. Yay! In other news, writing is still going very slowly. Game development's still on hold for the moment. Constantly thinking about the stuff, but regardless, we'll get there eventually. Other than that, that's all the announcements that I have. Do my players have anything they wish to announce?
Are we doing all this talking on the starting soon screen?
No. That's how lag behind the stream is.
I see you.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, it's really bad.
You just switch over to YouTube.
Yeah, because at least for YouTube, it's showing that it's actually, you know, functioning. In fact, yeah. YouTube is actually up to date.
Has anything changed with my Fugitech?
At the moment, I can't really tell.
Okay.
I might
It still
use
looks
a
like
better...
it's fine on the stream preview side of things.
Okay.
But yeah.
What has
no.
that?
We have an ad on YouTube? What? It's not monetized. There's no monetization on YouTube. I don't know what we're talking about.
Why do I have Runthiel's avatar as an option?
What?
Look at this. I can just be Runthiel.
Wait, what, in Fujitech?
In Fujitech.
The fuck?
Look at that.
I could be tragic. I could change to tragic like right now.
Fujitech's,
Okay,
We
okay,
say
so-
we messed it up.
Fujitech's been weird. Like, I do not know what's going on with Fujitech. Like, they changed out their entire layout for everything.
I'm just gonna switch to this one here. More confident.
Yeah, they switched out everything on Fujitech, and it's weird now. But I take it you guys have no other announcements to really be made?
I do.
Alright, go ahead.
I had Share's chat open and I've been waiting for you to respond.
That's fair. I've been dealing with technical issues this entire freaking time.
Just say no to them.
Also, there it is. Get started. Block all that stuff. There we go. So hopefully that is functioning. I don't know. I shall do a quick test on all platforms. Do-do-do-do. Did I pop up for you on your stream?
Let me check.
No, it's not popping up.
No, it is.
Now it is. Now it will be. There we go. Technology never helps. Got it. Alright, and then I'm just gonna do one last test real this.
I am curious.
Bam, 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 bam.
I'm gonna go to your YouTube stream.
I don't know, but I know that my chat's working at least. So, alright. Forgive me as we struggle with figuring out technology, because technology is, technology is not working for a lot of people lately, and there's a lot of stuff that's just not functioning. Twitch is having issues, YouTube's having issues, everyone's having issues. And as I was ranting about yesterday, it's a depressing time. So let's hope that today's D&D session will lighten everyone's mood and make the day just a little bit better.
I like the new text you added over everything. I like the new layout.
Yeah, I lost a lot of fonts in the process of getting the new computer. I don't remember where the fonts are. I got a few of them back.
Fair.
I got my Arabish and everything like that for Star Wars. I got the new some other text and everything like that. But what are we going to
I will say. Sorry.
Go ahead.
On your YouTube stream,
Yeah.
do you want to just eventually put text that says these are glory, these are wrath next
Yeah, I
to the
probably
dice?
should. That's why I did red and gold, because glory is gold and wrath is red.
Just for viewers who pop in, they're like, what is this?
Cue everyone just singing Golden as we throw glory dice.
Pretty much.
Gold.
Anyway, with that in mind, who wants to recap what happened 4 weeks ago?
I got lost, and found out that was a character flaw that I had this entire time. Was getting lost. We got to the human city. I think we just wandered around and did our own thing. Fasha went to talk to their noble or something, and me and one or two others went to try and find the Adventurers Guild. We found a library, I think, as well.
I kept dragging you around because you kept getting lost and going the wrong way.
Yeah. Hengyaku had fun. Trying to.
Yeah, have fun.
I mean, every time I'd be like, yeah, I think I know where that is. You'd be like, oh my god.
It's not me having fun. That's Inquisition.
Fun in quotations.
Oh, yeah?
I don't remember a lot. It's been 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's been 4 weeks. Well, upon arriving into the city of Terras Venrohyun, the human capital within the land of Cestria and in the human kingdom territories, our heroes kind of set about on their usual theatrics as they enter the city. Phantom went off and after seeing some of the shenanigans, was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go take a quick walk real fast, and he went off. Fasha went off to the noble quarter to attend to some affairs. Meanwhile, the rest of the party set out for the Adventurers Guild, getting lost along the way as Kyoku thought they knew where they were, but having only been into the capital city a handful of times, did not actually know where to go, and proceeded to get lost a few times. After registering with the Adventurers Guild, several of the party members kind of split off to do their own little thing. Most of importance would be a Hanyakusha, who, upon traveling throughout the city in search of a brothel, most likely, came across two familiar faces. That of Slippery Jim of the Kalen Thor, and that of Saria, a former party member, and also a member of the Kalen Thor themselves. Upon following both of Saria and Slippery Jim, who we eventually lost sight of, he had a fateful encounter with Saria and the leader of the Kalen Thor themselves. Thus struck a deal to help pay off a debt that Saria now owed to the Kalen Thor. A debt of 31,000 platinum. The contract signed, and with the lack of a phantom here to start off, we'll pick up from right there, I would say. Deep in the slums of the city itself, we have you, Hanyakusha, in the house where Saria is located, as well as another human individual who is wrapped in bandages and seems to not be faring that well. But a deal has been made, a contract has been signed, and Saria just looks to you. Why would you do that?
You really have to question me now.
You know they're never gonna let this go, right?
Of course not. Well, I was supposed to watch you get kidnapped and be brutally tortured just because you stole a couple of cash.
Whispers under her breath, but with your passive perception, you pick it up. Whatever.
You're so stubborn. We can work off that payment. We have someone who can help us.
Really? And who is that?
Well, it will require you to go back to our party members in order to see so. There might be some dispute, but I think I could talk one of them into it.
hear a groan in the back room, and Sawyer quickly goes to the back room to the human girl that was there.
Matter still stands. You're not safe here.
There's no safe place in this city.
Yeah, this city.
You don't get it.
That's why I'm...
The Kalen Thor are everywhere. Their information network is far more vast than you could possibly imagine. Even more so than your monks of the Cobalt Soul.
Even so, I'm pretty sure it's a better option than staying here.
Make a persuasion check for me.
It should be with advantage since they know where her location is. If that doesn't give you an advantage for precision, that's crazy.
You're also talking to a very obstinate individual who has no intention of following you.
Yeah, that's a 14. I roll bad.
14, alright. I can see again. Roll her. I shall roll her own response to that. Let's see.
1.
She grits her teeth and curls her hands into a fist over the rag that she's using to wipe down on the girl before you. What is your passive insight, real fast?
My passive insight is 17.
17? Okay, so you could definitely tell that she's struggling with internal turmoil and everything like that. But I won't go with you. But if you can convince whoever it is to help, fine. Do whatever. But I can't leave her here.
I'm not saying just you go. I'm saying take her with you.
She's in no condition to travel.
We have a shit ton of healing potions.
And let me guess. You couldn't take her to a doctor to check what illness she has.
It's more complicated than that.
I forgot it was a curse, isn't it?
It's a curse, yes.
No, I doubt he will know what to do. I'll message someone, but I will need the information of the type of curse.
That's the thing.
Can you write me down the symptoms?
That's the thing. No one knows what this type of curse is. There's no way for me to accurately describe it. Her immune system is deficient. Wounds sprout out, wounds appear on her body at random. And then her strength is just slowly fading away. And no matter what anyone has tried, we haven't been able to do anything for it.
can you at least come with me to the Adventurers Guild to talk to them? My word alone is not going to be unless they meet you themselves. They might have some conditions. It's not too far from here.
I know where the Adventurers Guild is. But like I said, I can't leave her.
I guess then the only option I have is to go to them and possibly bring them here if they actually see you. Would you be alright with that?
Do whatever you want.
Glad to see things haven't changed.
With that, she goes. No, it's not. Saria continues to tend to the bandages, and as she removes some and replaces them, you can see, like, yeah, there's just black veins along her skin, open wounds that don't seem to scab over at all, everything like that. What little of her body you get to see, it's grotesque to some degree.
I need a reminder of the rules of our contract.
So basically, the contract says that the Kalen Thor won't actively see any harm done to her or to your colleagues to force you to make payments. But they will come regularly to get your payments. And if you're unable to pay, then there will be some consequences. Whether it is an increase in the insurance of the payments as well, or some other...
Whoa, that kind of contradicts the first thing they say.
It's financial consequences, not physical consequences. So pretty much like...
Yes, but the rules are supposed to be after this fight is over. They can't come regularly during this whole mission that we are trying to save the world.
I think I made a note somewhere. Give me a second. I gotta go dig through notes.
Because then that would literally make it impossible.
So taking notes is important.
I mean, you probably should have wrote down the contract on at least.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm pretty sure I did, but... But then again, it's been 4 weeks, and my notes are all over the place and terrible.
I can eventually learn the remove curse spell, but that alone is probably.
If it was that easy,
no,
I'm pretty sure anyone would have done it.
That's a 3rd level spell. That's pretty easy to get hold of.
Although I do have high arcana, maybe I could understand it. I don't know.
My only thoughts was to talk to Grand Droll about it.
Yeah.
But she's claiming that no one knows what kind of curse this is.
Oh, sorry, it's 37,000 platinum. Sorry, that was my bad. I was off by a bit. And...
Well, would she have gone to Grandral?
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't actively put down I didn't have to put down what was on the contract, sadly. So, pretty much, you owe a debt. They will not actively harm her or your party members. They will not impede your main quest. But if you do not pay back in time, you will be in service of the Kalen Thor when they require your services. So they may approach you during your quest saying, hey, we need you to do a thing. And if you do this, we'll take off some of the debt. And you would have to do it.
There's also the fact it can't go against my cult. my monastery.
You're saying your monastery is a cult? What? Ah, sweet.
No, I'm saying if it goes against the monastery, then the deal's gonna be temporary off. Because as soon as that happened, they will lose the thing that they wanted in the first place.
But you did out 2 of the Cobalt Soul operations already in progress as part of the contract deal as well. I do have that note.
I did,
Yep.
but I didn't give them all of it, so it wasn't that bad of a raid. But if they telling me I have to like prevent that mission from succeeding or sabotage it anyway,
Yeah.
then the deal is off because that'll be going against monasteries.
Yeah.
And then if I lose my stance in monastery, they'll lose their information. They gain nothing.
Yeah. And generally speaking, how both your monk order and the Kalen Thor work, they're the kind of the opposite, the 2 sides of the same coin. Alright. On the one side, you have the Kalen Thor, which are an information broker network predominantly. Yes, they deal with illicit criminals. Yes, they deal with more shady business practices, but they mostly just sell information, and they are exactly that. They're an information broker predominantly, which means that they often want to gather more intelligence and more information and are slow to act upon any of it because they want more information for it. Where on the opposite side, the Monks of the Cobalt Soul are also an information gathering order, but they tend to act upon the information they have before getting all the information 100%. So one is rash, one is cautious. And again, based off of your insight for how your character is and everything like that, I'm just gonna go quickly double check your passive insight. Yeah, for 17. You could probably infer that if the Kalen Thor needs something acted upon, they're probably going to come to you because it makes more sense for the Cobalt Soul to act upon something based off of information versus the Kalen Thor and everything.
Squids!
That's Caleb.
What is that?
Hey, Caleb.
It's a hell.
It's a what?
Squids!
Squids indeed.
Squids indeed. But yeah, that is so that's what your natural passive insight is saying. Like, okay, they may come to me to deal with something that they need dealt with, but they're not going to. But they don't want to directly act upon.
Hmm.
So most likely, that probably not going to interfere with major.
Well, they interfere with the first one. That's why I said that.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about when they had the artifact and everything?
Yes.
Well, it wasn't necessarily an interfere. It was 2 operations happening at the same time. It was one of those rare occasions where the CIA, NSI, and the SS. I don't know. I'm just throwing out secret service agencies. And so it's an example of all these agencies acted upon the same information at the same time. It wasn't necessarily interrupting one another. It just coincided that, oh, we both acted on this at the same time. Well, we're in conflict at the moment. That sort of thing.
Hmm. That's how it was.
Yeah.
Here,
I'm going
go on
to.
before we spend another whole session talking about the contract.
Yeah. So, with that in mind, you make your way. Are you making your way back to the Adventurers Guild?
Yes.
All right then. So, with that, you start making your way back, and oh, hello, Phantom. Welcome back. We're gonna jump over to you now, because yes. So you're here. So Phantom, as a quick update to what your made a mess here, we're back.
Phantom, were you here last
Was
session?
he hearing? I was not. I had work.
So Scratches is back.
I know that much.
Okay.
That was not last session, to be fair.
And when did you disappear?
You didn't hear him say, "I'll be back"?
I did.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, so you saw that there was some silly the party was about to do some silly shenanigans again when they came into the city via the teleportation nexus, and you decided like, nope, I'm just not in the mood for silliness right now, and decided to go wander off into town. So, as previously discussed, can you roll me a D100, sir?
Give me one moment.
Yeah. And for anyone popping in on the Twitch side of things, yes, I am fully aware that the stream is terrible right now. Unfortunately, I do not know how to fix it. It is just broken, and it will probably continually be broken until I talk to the internet provider. So if you want a smoother experience,
96.
check out the 96. Gotcha. So, for those who want a smoother experience for the D&D session today, if you do happen to be here to hear this thing, check out the YouTube channel, because it is going to be far smoother over there, and I still have to play around with settings and figure out just what the hell is happening and why it's happening. And unfortunately...
That sounds like TOS.
Hey, Hita, I'm gonna be back in a couple minutes.
Oh, not a problem. Yeah. But if you want to donate to the Twitch channel, that's where you're going to have active participation in the stream in itself. So, yes. For a little bit of suffering, you can actually make both either me, the Dungeon Master, or my player suffer with Wrath and Glory. Your choice. But, yeah, unfortunately, Twitch is being weird, and I have no idea how to fix it. And I don't think Twitch staff is readily available to give me advice on how to fix the bitrate issue, because I've already done everything.
Yeah, no.
In fact, I will do a quick research real fast just to see where I'm at. Yeah, stop that. So yeah, so in the 90s is where you got your roll, all right? So Phantom, you're in the capital city of Terras Venrohyun. It's not necessarily a familiar sight. I don't know if Phantom has been in Terras Venrohyun as much at any point or anything like that in his lifetime, but where would you go in the city? What are you doing in the city?
Apparently he rolled a in real life stealth check.
Apparently. Phantom? Caleb? Hello? When there's not technical difficulties, my players disappear on me. Ah!
I'm here.
You're not the one we're looking for.
I know.
But thank you for being here, Tifa. It helps.
Well, I got 2 screens, right? So I can play 2 games at the same time.
Oh, there we go.
I
Now YouTube is saying it's a poor quality stream. It only took, 42 minutes for it to go bad, where Twitch has been bad the entire time. Which is strange, because I got the Wi-Fi booster in my room now, so it should be far better.
Should be.
I don't know, it might be the built-in Wi-Fi on my motherboard too. I'm not sure if that's actually a very good Wi-Fi connection. Oh well.
I'm the only one that knows. I hate being a personal IT guy.
There you are.
My bad, jeez.
Yeah. What? So as I was saying, and you are in the capital city of Terras Venrohyun, the human capital city, and I'm not sure how often Phantom has been into the capital city, but where are you? Like, what are you doing in the city, idiot? You wander around.
Shoot. Well, is there a church nearby?
Yeah, you can make your way towards church.
I'm actually.
Let's do that.
Alright, so you start making your way towards a church and everything like that. And let me just double check your character sheet real fast. I just want to double check a few things. Doodly doodly doo. A lovely 13 across the board. Got it. So, as you are wandering down the streets and everything like that, you've been away from the human lands for quite a while now, so it's a little strange for you to kind of be back in this area. You've been to Brazil, where the gnomes have been located. You've gone to Dragonia, where Dragonkin are predominantly located. Stormguard would probably be the closest thing to a human city that you have, but it was such a diverse population there that it's hard. It's easy to say that it's also not a human city. But you've also been to Wingaros, the giant city. You've also been south towards Hillsfar, where the halflings live and everything like that. And this is over the last several years, or the last couple of years, I believe. So it's a little strange just being surrounded by predominantly humans. Yeah, you see a dragonkin walk by every so often. You see other individuals walk by every so often, but it is predominantly. Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, hello? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh my fucking god! Did I go through all that talking, explaining stuff that you couldn't hear?
No, you were talking.
Yeah, you were talking. It sounded like you were about to finish a sentence, and then you just stopped, and I got worried.
Well, what was the last thing you heard? Just make sure.
Let's see. I've heard you've been wandering the realms for years, seeing different cities, and that I haven't really visited a human-dominated city, so it's a little weird for me to see just humans.
It's a little weird here because it's been a while since you've seen this. But with that in mind, make a perception check for me real fast.
Perception. 5.
With you being in the city, your thoughts drift a little. Just back to a slightly younger you, and to a bit more of unpleasant memories. And as these memories kind of float through your head, you hear a voice call to you. Kib? You?
I keep walking because I haven't heard that name in so long. I don't even.
As you